Batman doesn't kill. Man, some of y'all be saying that like it's the Bible, bro. Like it's scripture. But I got news for you. He does, and he has since the beginning of his creation. I love Batman, and I'm not one of those dudes who only likes one version of Batman. I love variety. I love different writers. I love different movie interpretations. I'm a Batman fan, and I don't just hate on shit for no reason. But I always see the argument that Batman doesn't kill. But today, I'm going to break down the truth why Batman does kill, and that's just something you're going to have to get over. Anyway, stay tuned.
Hero Bishop Show, it's party time, it's excellent. Hero Bishop Show, it's party time, it's excellent.
I rock with Grant Morrison's Batman. I rock with Scott Snyder's Batman. I rock with classic Batman. I rock with a lot of Batman. I like Keaton. I like Bale. I not so much like Pattinson, but he's okay, I guess. Probably if we had to rank Batman, he's second to last, with last being Clooney. No disrespect. I like Batman the Animated Series. I like a lot of Batman. I think I've made my point. But they all have different energies. They all have different vibes. But all of them are valid, man. And I respect everybody's opinion. Like what you like. Personally, my favorite on screen, Ben Affleck. My favorite comics version, as far as the writing, be Grant Morrison's Batman or Scott Snyder's Batman. As far as artwork, that's a whole different thing. But I do like Frank Miller's a lot. But before anyone jumps in crying, that's not my Batman, check it out. That's okay. All Batmans are different. All Batmans are valid. Batman is different for anybody, but don't go trying to rewrite history. Let's bring it back down to the very beginning. I'm talking about the Golden Age, the creation of Batman. Detective Comics' first appearance Batman. This man used guns, threw criminals off of buildings, let people die without even batting an eye. Just another day at the Bat office. This wasn't some chivalrous, I won't cross that line. This was like, man, I done crossed it. Let's waste all these fools. Evil is evil. Batman's there to end it. And then, you know, we'll have these righteous young men popping in here. Well, Batman has a strict moral code. Yeah, he has a strict moral code now. But canonically, if that's the word, I'm sure some haters in the comments will correct me on that. I got a lot of grammar Nazis on my videos. But canonically or historically, he didn't have a strict moral code of not killing. He had a moral code in other ways, but he sure did do some killing. Now, after the PR team step in the comments and freak out on me, go on, do that, or don't. It's up to you. I respect your opinion, but you can't deny it, man. And don't get me started on the Silver Age. We all know the Silver Age was a very corny period of comics where not only did Batman not kill, but Joker was just a wacky, fun-loving guy that you had to stop. And the oppressive Comics Code Authority softened and made comics weak. But then in the 80s, one of the best eras of comics, in my opinion, the 80s and 90s are the best eras of comics. But in the 80s, the line began to get thin again, morally ambiguous, if you will. Batman was starting to do crazy stuff. Batman was starting to look like he was gonna be a killer again. I know that was corny, man. You guys remember Bat Dad on Vine back in the day?
Are you ready for picture day?
Yeah. Your hair looks like
Sienna! Benjamin!
What?
What are you making?
I'm making tea.
Nice. Don't look at me all grumpy like that.
Hey.
Why are you putting the tea bag?
That was back when content creation first started and you could get away with anything.
I'm Bad Dad.
I do the same kind of corny shit with a Wolverine mask to my kids, so I can't hate on Bat Dad.
Best at what I do, and what I do is act like a jackass on the internet.
Shouts out to Bat Dad wherever you are, dog. Well, I don't know why I just looked at this guy like he was deceased. He's probably still out there. Hey, jump on TikTok, Bat Dad. We need a resurgence, baby. Anyway, I digress. Let's fast forward to The Dark Knight Returns, one of the most goated Batman stories there is, where Frank Miller set a new era into motion and superhero comics got really badass. We had the Batman vs. Joker. Batman snaps, grabs the Joker, neck twisted. He's not technically dead. But I'm not saying Batman probably figured he would kill him, thought he would kill him. And he shoots one of the mutants in that comic with a gun. But we're not talking about the mutants, we're talking about Batman and Joker. Joker's not technically dead, and he ends up finishing the job for Batman. But I think Batman knew which way that was going to go. But fans want to argue, did Batman kill Joker, or did he just almost kill him? That's like punching somebody in the next week. I didn't punch him. I just sent him over to next week. Helped him out. Now let's stop playing. Because people complain about Ben Affleck's Batman. Oh, he killed in his movies. He doesn't kill. But bro, even the first Batman was killing. In both of his movies. Boy, Michael Keaton threw Joker off a building. He straight up killed Joker. Murked his ass. Batman pulls up, pushes this dude off a building, he dies, and then just grapples away, and we're supposed to believe he didn't kill the Joker? We're supposed to believe that he was following a moral code? It's not accidental, it's not a moral code, it's not I tried to save him, it's nah, I wasted this fool, I'm out. In Val Kilmer Batman, but fools were dropping around Gotham like flies. And hold up. Let's take it back. Let's not forget Batman Returns with Michael Keaton. He's out there smoking them clown dudes by the Christmas tree, killing them. So you can't act like Batman didn't kill in the comics, and you can't act like Batman didn't kill in movies before this. That's one of people's main arguments, Snyder's Batman, with Ben Affleck's Batman. But dog, I think people just pick and choose their arguments based on what they do and do not like. But don't we all do that? This is just my opinion. That's just your opinion. I respect your opinion, even if it's wrong. See what I did there? I keep going back to Ben Affleck's version because it's my favorite. But come on, think about it. He's older, he's grizzled, and he does kill. Just like Batman originally did when he first came out in the comics. Just like Frank Miller's did. Just like other versions did. And can we just stop and appreciate how fucking cool Ben Affleck's Batman costume was? Best looking costume by far. Best looking costume by far. So how can people hate on him but love Keaton? So the version that reflects darker comics, kills people, brands them, etc. That's not okay. But the 89 version who straight threw Joker off a building and killed him, that's okay. Make it make sense. The main point is Batman is not one thing. He's not one type. He's not one guy. He's not one run of the comics or one movie. He might be to me, but he might be something totally different to you. He's a symbol that gets interpreted and reinterpreted and rewritten and re-scripted in a movie, if that makes sense. Probably could have chose a better word. But yeah, he gets done over and over again. He's a different thing to everybody. Morrison gives you mythic Batman. Snyder gives you psychological Batman. Movies remix him every decade. You even got emo Batman.
You don't care about your family's legacy.
What I'm doing is my family's legacy. If I can't change things here, if I can't have an effect, I don't care what happens to me.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Alfred, stop. You're not my father.
So yeah, you can prefer the no-kill version. That's valid. That's cool for you. I respect it. But don't pretend the other versions don't exist, because they do. Because the truth is, Batman doesn't kill until a writer decides that he kills. And the creators, the original writers, decided that he kills. And when they do write him that way, it usually means something is broken. And that's why I like darker versions of the character. I've always liked darker, tougher, grittier versions of comic characters, horror movies, action movies, etc. I'm a product of the 80s and 90s. That's just what I like. And it's not necessarily just because he's killing. It's because he's closer to losing himself. It's because he's closer to becoming a madman himself. I always love that dynamic between Batman and the Joker, both being madmen on opposite sides of the coin. And to me, that madman who toes the line, he wants to be good. He wants to have that strict moral code, but he loses control and smokes fools sometimes. That's my Batman. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below, bro. Do you agree? Does Batman kill? What's your favorite comic version of Batman? What's your favorite movie version of Batman? And as always, I appreciate you watching. Much love and respect. Peace.